Hey parents, today I'm going to show you a little bit of an explanation about what exactly dialogic reading is. So I'm not going to read a book, I'm just going to kind of explain the process and some of the strategies we use in dialogic reading. So dialogic reading is a type of shared reading where you're not just reading from start to finish to get through the story, you are sharing in the process of reading, of telling that story with your child. And so you're not just going to kind of read through the words, get to the end, and be done and move on. They really want to enjoy this book, and we really want them to enjoy the book so that they enjoy reading overall. And so some of the things you can think of while you're reading is the word peer. The peer method of dialogic reading, it's just a word to help us remember. P, I'm going to show you a P. P is going to represent the word prompt. Ask questions. During the book, ask questions. Try and ask open-ended questions, not just a yes or no, but, kind of like if something happens to the character and you're not sure what's going to happen next, you could say, ooh, what do you think it will be? How would you do this? Has that ever happened to you? All right. The next letter in peer is E. You're going to expand on that question. If your child asks a question or gives an answer, has that ever happened to you? And they say, yeah, well, tell me about it. Invite them to keep talking, invite them to connect that story to their real life. And that makes it all that much more enriching, all that much more memorable, all that much more exciting to keep going. The next letter is another E, and that is for elaborate. If they ask a question, you're going to give them an answer, and then you're going to give them more information. If they say, is that Pete the cat's friend? Don't just say, yeah. You could say, yes, that is Pete the cat's friend. I don't know her name. That is Pete the cat's friend, Susan. She's another cat. Whatever it is. Okay? And the last one is R, and R is for reflect. At the end of the book, you're going to ask them to reflect on the book. Do you remember what happened in the beginning of the book? Oh, why did the pigeon want to drive the bus? I don't know. But they're going to come up with some ideas, and you might be able to kind of expand and reflect on those and keep the conversation going. The point of reading a book isn't just hearing the words. The point of reading a book is having a conversation about a story. The point of reading a book is learning how to read yourself. So as they're talking about what's happening in the book and really starting to analyze it through these questions and through this peer model, they're starting to get a deeper understanding of what's happening in the book, of the sequence of events. They're starting to understand why characters might do the things they do. They're starting to notice things like the setting, the main events, things like that they're gonna be learning later in school. So you're really setting the tone for knowledge that they're going to be able to pull from books later. And what we really want is for them to be ready to read and excited to read by the time they hit kindergarten. And it's going to give them a lot of skills that they need, not only in reading, but they're going to use those reading skills in every subject for the rest of school forever. So by using some of these reading strategies, you are really setting your child up for success forever.